I've combined 2 days into this video, so welcome to day 13 of Crafty Vlogmas. In my last video, I mentioned I got a surprise best of kit from Plaid, and I didn't know if I was going to get the silver, gold, or pink, and I ended up getting the pink best of pink paint kit, and I've joined their challenge to make something with it, and I will admit that I was kind of stumped because of the pink color, and I think it's mostly because it's holidays and everywhere I see are like holiday colors, and there's a lot of pink in this kit, which stumped me. But then I thought maybe I can make some kind of pattern that's holiday themed but incorporate the pink in some way. Kind of stepping out of my comfort zone and trying different color combinations. So I painted a motif of some holly, and I don't know what the pink spots are supposed to be. They're kind of just like a design element, but mostly to get the color in there. And honestly, this isn't like a well thought out pattern. I just wanted to play with the paint really and just have fun with it. I actually prefer to paint patterns this way because the more I plan it out, the less organic and fun it turns out to be, and I end up liking my first try versus like my 5th try after planning things out. So I've come to enjoy the process more when I improvise and have fun with it, so that's what I'm going to continue doing for more projects. I'm doing this on Bristol paper, and I will link all the supplies I use in the description in case you're curious. But I'm not getting paid for any of this or anything. I just want to participate in stuff like this because I think it's fun and beneficial to my creativity. I didn't use all of the pink color, but I wanted to try and incorporate the glitter, even though I'm not really a pink glittery person, but I think it could do something in this art, or I can at least experiment with it. I did minimal spots of the pop glitter paint. And using the apple barrel paint pens added a little bit extra of like snowflakes and pieces to the pattern. I didn't have a lot of time to do this, so it does look a bit more rough and painterly, but I don't mind that, and the whole point is that it was fun to make, and that's what I'm all about. I want to have fun with the whole process of painting, and I plan to do more of that in the upcoming year. This also felt kind of like a throwback video, like something I used to make. I used to paint a lot of patterns and make that the video, but I haven't done that in a while, and it was fun to kind of jump back into it. Let me know if you want to see more of those next year as well. When you have a YouTube channel, you have a back end like dashboard where YouTube can recommend things to you. And I recently was recommended this info, and I wanted to run it by you to see what your thoughts are in the comments. So all of these slides are made by YouTube and shared with me to benefit my channel, and this one is about tips for the content that I could make. So these are suggestions by YouTube that your content can be divided into 3 different types: hub, help, and hero. And the idea is that if I make content in these 3 categories, it will help me have more of a balanced, sustainable upload schedule, which I do need help in because, as you can see from the previous year, my uploads are pretty spotty, but that's also because I have a life and things happen. But I am open to suggestions on how I can improve my upload schedule in 2024. Hub content is what's familiar and keeps viewers coming back. It should be frequent and easy to produce, kind of like what these Vlogmas videos are. Help content is evergreen answers to common searches, and they are uploaded once in a while, so less frequent than a hub content, but they never get old. And hero content is even less frequent, but they are popular topics with big appeal and well planned out. I do have a few videos like this, but not as many because they take longer. YouTube says that I have a lot of help content, which I do agree with, and I could possibly complement this with more hub and hero type content. And here's where you come in. I wanted to ask you, please feel free to share your feedback in the comments. What kind of hub or hero content would you like to see, or do you think would make more sense to have more of on my channel? I think I have some of the most insightful viewers, so that's why I wanted to ask you, so feel free to share any feedback in the comments. Welcome to day 14. It's a Friday, and today I have a doctor's appointment to go to. Nothing too exciting, a well woman's exam, which is necessary for my health, and so after something like this, I then like to treat myself to a latte afterward, so that's what I did. Then got back home in the afternoon, played with Kona, and our Christmas present arrived. So what my husband and I like to do is we don't really get each other gifts, but we get the house gifts because the house always needs more things, which in turn is basically giving each other gifts, but you know what I mean. So this year the house needs a new bed, and so we got a new bed for Christmas. So Merry Christmas to the house. And at this point in the day, I am ready for crochet, and I just wanted to sit down and relax with some crochet, and I've decided to, again, redo my orange chunky blanket. I really like your suggestions in the last video, so I've decided to do some kind of crochet in the round situation, so I don't have to plan out how much yarn to use. I can just keep growing it and then decide that's the size I would like the blanket. My corners ended up more round, but I don't dislike it, so maybe I'll just keep going and see what it looks like when it's done, or I'll just redo it again. I can't even count how many times I've frogged this thing and redone it. I've lost count. By the way, I just learned what frogging means in crochet. It is when you rip your thing apart, disassemble it, and redo it. And it's called frogging because someone thought ripping it sounds like ribbit. So you rip it. Yeah, I didn't know that, but if you didn't either, now you do. Tomorrow is Saturday and I will be taking a break from editing, so no video on Sunday, but you will see another combined video of 2 days on Monday. And I will see you then. Bye!